Hello everybody, and welcome to a Let's Look at that people have been clamoring for a while now. I guess this game has been out for almost 2 months on Steam. This is obviously Realm of the Mad God, and as it is billed, it is the co-op fantasy, massively multiplayer online shooter, also known as the ROMGTCOFMMOS. This is billed as kind of a twin-stick, massively multiplayer bullet hell shooter. So imagine like a maybe Geometry Wars isn't the best example, but that's what I typically fall back on when I go to twin-stick shooters. Like a Geometry Wars in a more like Lord of the Rings medieval type setting, and you can play with tons of people online. This is free to play on Steam, and it's actually really cool. But as I get started here, I'm going to go to play, and I'm going to just preface this by saying that I know a lot of people watching this are probably going to be really into the game. I've only got about 40 minutes into it myself. So I'm probably going to make mistakes with my commentary. I'm not coming from a place of like being malicious about the game. I'm not knowingly being ignorant, but feel free to point out in the comments if I make a mistake. So I only have 3 classes unlocked now. You start with the wizard, and then when you get to a certain level with the wizard, you get the priest. When you get to a certain level with the priest, you get the archer. And when you get a certain level with the archer, I have absolutely no idea what you unlock. But I'm going to start with the wizard because I know exactly how to play. How do I find this game? This is weird. 4. What do you dislike most about this game? I'm recording a video right now. Can you call back later? Well, that was really weird. So when you start a new character, you start in the Nexus, which is just kind of our hub world here. And we are fighting against the Mad God, whose name is Oryx. Now the way this works, give me a second. We will enter the Nexus here. And once we get in here, we can kind of decide which server or which world we want to go to. And there's a bunch of worlds. These guys are all trading right now, but I don't want anything to do with their nonsense. We are going to go to Ogre, which has 57 out of 85 people. Oh, I didn't know you could zoom the minimap out. That's awesome. And basically from here, we are just going to look for quests to appear on a map, and then we are going to go join them. Oh, so here's the quest right here. It was this guy who walked past me earlier. Now, the way I'm attacking here is just by clicking my mouse. So like most twin-stick shooters for the PC, you use like a WASD to move around, as well as the mouse to click and aim. Every once in a while, you'll come across some loot. Apparently, my loot is gone. Somebody stepped in and snagged it. But this one's mine. I guess I don't really need a reinforced bow. Obviously, you'll come across weapons that are, you know, not good for your class and other weapons that are. Hey, Zodiac! Let's stick together, buddy. I want to be with you. Now, of course, you get experience points and occasionally gold for beating enemies. Let's take this Breathtaker Skull. Am I getting hit right now? I hear my guy shouting like, oh, 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 oh. And right now, I'm just going to stick with Zodiac if I can find him. Where are you running, man? So there's not really like a set party system in the game. You just kind of like run into people and then follow them around. And what's kind of cool about this game is that it's... I don't want to necessarily fall back on the buzzword that it's open world, but you basically are free to travel wherever you want, and your goal is to defeat... okay, again, this is a part where I may actually mess up what the goal of the game is, because I've only seen it happen once. So while I'm killing the Scorpion, if I make a mistake, I apologize. The Mad God is Oryx, and he's basically the end boss of every world. But he also has other kind of like champion-type bosses that you have to defeat in order to access him. So when enough champions get defeated, you get like transported to the realm of the Mad God, and then you actually fight him with like everybody in your server at the exact same time in like the same general area. So it's really cool. I've only had it happen once. I'm hoping that maybe we'll get a chance to see that happen in the video. Now, so far, no weapons that I would really like to pick up. The other thing that's kind of interesting about this game is that every character, it's like hardcore mode in Diablo. You can only die once. Once you die, that character is gone forever. So, right now the game looks fairly basic. There's our level up, which is good because I was taking some damage there. Obviously, like with most RPGs, leveling up gives us full health and full mana as well. And you can see that you can get messages here at the bottom, like, Jinxmaster died at level 13, killed by an Ogre King. What an idiot! Drac, come here. We're gonna go in this pirate cave, man. You and me, Drac. Dodge the arrows. Get in the pirate cave with me, bro. Oh, yeah. I think he's gonna come. Alright. So every once in a while you come across cool stuff like these pirate caves, and if you go through these, there'll be a lot of fairly difficult enemies, and after you defeat them, you will usually complete a quest to get a lot of experience and pick up some cool loot as well. But I might be making a mistake here because I am only level 3, and I'm not particularly strong, so I have to be careful. The one other thing I haven't mentioned is that you do get special moves as well, which is kind of the spell that I have equipped here that looks like a creeper. This is... Oh, accidentally clicked on my window and got Audacity up there. One second, let me get reorganized. Here we go, okay. So you can see my spell there was a fire spray. I'll try to use that when we get to a boss here. Comet Staff, damage 15 to 35, 10 to 25. I'm going to stick with my 10 to 25 staff. Just come through here, keep murdering these pirates at the choke point. Come on, you can fit through there. Shoot this monkey. Only 1 experience point, which I guess is good because, you know, they're an endangered species. But you almost feel like for an endangered species, like a cockatoo or a monkey. Oh god, here's where I need to use my special. There we go, got a nice little fire spray going off there. Dead Stump the Pirate King thinks he will drink rum out of my skull. That is not the preferred serving mechanic for rum. Generally, you would like it in a nice highball glass, perhaps mixed nicely with a Coca-Cola. Very popular choice. Now, I am taking a lot of damage here, but I probably will level up when I beat this guy, but my other alternative is just to use my hotkeys and drink a potion quickly. But hopefully, I'll be able to murder Dreadstump soon. Can't really tell how much health he has left, but he is firing cannonballs at me and telling me to eat them. Again, that is not the preferred serving for cannonballs either. Generally, you want to serve them out of, your cannon, not your crotch. Alright, so he's been killed. What did he drop? Ring of Defense for +3 defense. 15 to 35, 10 to 25. This is better. This Comet Staff is better. And Robe of the Apprentice, +3 wisdom, or +3 defense, +1 wisdom. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, Serpentine Staff is even better, 20 to 40. Alright, we'll put that up. Nothing special here. And nothing special here. And we will exit our pirate cave now. Re-enter the realm portal. Oh god, this is not where I wanted to be. And I'm hoping that we will just play this game a little bit longer and see some stuff that's going to happen. I would really like to party up with someone. But people are antisocial in this game, man. Like, I always find people and try to hang out near them, and then they just run away. I'm not sure why. You know, maybe people just don't like me because I'm so new at the game. Let's come in here. Okay, just keep running. Oh god, I feel like I'm in a more high-level area than I want to be. You can see in the bottom right corner there are more, a list of the people in the area. Oh, there's a dude. Ouija'd. Alright, come here, Ouija. I want to party with you. Nobody parties like Ouija anymore. We used to get crazy back in high school. I can see him, he's the yellow dot on my mini-map, but he's getting further away. Oh, why does nobody like me in Realm of the Mad God? Like, if I zoom out on the map, you can see... Okay, there he is. Ouija, come here, buddy. I want to be your friend. I want to shoot oryx with you. I want to kill bunnies. Oh, God! That bunny was angry. And unfortunately, everyone else is on a round right now. So basically, the way I've been playing the game so far is kind of aimless. Like, I just wander around, I shoot things, I dodge. The mechanics of the game are very satisfying and, you know, fundamentally good. So it's just a nice little way to waste time, basically. So when I'm frustrated from a long game of Dota 2 that doesn't go my way, which seems to be happening more and more these days, particularly now that I'm trying to record, you know, I hop on Realm of the Mad God for a few minutes, shoot some monsters, lose a great character to a stupid mistake, and then, you know, I'm ready to go back. Okay, stop shooting these arrows at me. I'm trying to pick up my loot. What do we have here? Flame Burst spell. Alright, I've never seen that, so we'll pick that up. What do we got here? Spider Venom, Blue Steel Mail. That's a, okay, a Zoolander reference. I can dig it. Let's try out our new spell. I don't know what that did, but it cleared them out fairly quickly. I can't even use that. Okay, you know what, Link? I'm gonna murder you. Because I'm trying to make a video here, and I'm not able to do proper narration with you shooting arrows at me. Not usable by wizard, but it's a wand. Oh, I guess you have to have a staff. Now, the only reason I'm taking these skulls is because in chat, if you notice in the bottom left corner, I often see people asking for these, so I don't know. I'm being an economist right now, picking up these items like Stones of Jordan that maybe I can trade later for something better. Okay, so just try not to die here. I'm close to leveling up again. Close-ish, I suppose. 2 items that are completely unusable for me. Poor Queg died. Killed by a red gelatinous cube. I know that feel, bro. I'm gonna make my way down to the bottom right because it seems like we have one more boss down here. I would really love if we could see like one attempt to take down Oryx, because I only got to see it once before, and I was like, herp derp, I'm gonna run in there at level 6, and I basically got murdered in like 10 seconds by this something that I didn't even get really a chance to see. Alright, we got our Link Wizard here. Keep using our special move. Easy peasy. But I'm taking a fair amount of damage. I don't think I can use that. I can't use that. So let's talk a little bit about the free-to-play model that they're running on here, because obviously with any free-to-play game released on Steam, there's probably going to be something in the way of microtransactions to support it, and this game is no different. But it's cool because the full game is actually available to you as a free player. So, like, the difference between me and somebody who invests real, actual money in the game is not that great. It's not like they're getting extra content. What they do get is in-game gold, which can allow them to buy more character slots. So I'm not sure how many character slots free players are limited to. It might be 1, but with real money, you can buy more character slots, which I guess if you're really attached to your characters, would be a nice touch. I have absolutely no idea how the economy scales, like whether the exchange rate between real gold... I don't want this. The exchange rate between real gold and, like, real money and in-game gold. Or Stanley Nickels and Shroot Bucks. But it seems definitely more of my preferred choice of a free-to-play model, which is to say that instead of being, you know, like, paying for the ability to fast-track your way through the game, you're paying for the ability to maybe get a more full experience. So maybe, ooh, that looks like a nice robe of the Acolyte there. What do we have here? Another Comet Staff, I've already seen that. We'll leave that skull there, because my inventory is basically full. And maybe we'll do a couple more quests, because I would like to see a few more enemy types before I call it quits on this video. Oh, looks like we got another set of, like, elf wizards here. Just continue using my special ability, leveling up fairly easily. And this is not the highest level character I've had, but it's getting pretty close. I think the highest I've gotten is level 8. And again, that was when I just, like, jumped in on the final boss of the game and was like, I got this, guys. Don't worry. I'll put the team on my back, though. Alright, don't want the Serpentine Staff, because I already have it. We'll watch out for this bunny that Tim the Enchanter warned us about. And I'm just hoping to, like, run into some people. It's massively multiplayer online, and there's, like, 50 people in this world. The maps are not that big. I'm desperate for some social interaction here. Come on, give me some validation. I just want to... I'm human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. Dodge these attacks, and you know, my Isaac circle strafing strategy and half circle strafing and pseudo circle strafing all come in handy here as I'm kill these fairies. Kill these fairies. That's what a university education buys you here. I don't really need those health potions. You know, okay, before I end this video, I want to make it my goal to at least run into one other person and establish some kind of human contact, because there is nothing worse than a massively multiplayer game where you can't find anybody. It looks like they're getting, and by they, I mean other people in the server, are getting pretty close to unlocking Oryx here. I'm not sure if I'll tough it out long enough to actually get to that, though. It is cool because your screen starts shaking and there's like an earthquake and then you get transported to a new realm. And then after that, this realm that we're in right now, I forget what it's called, Ogre, maybe, actually closes and it gets like regenerated. So there's a number of different maps in the game, and you play until you beat Oryx and then the map regenerates, which is kind of neat. So it's definitely not like a massively multiplayer game in the sense that you play it ad infinitum. I have such little experience with massively multiplayer games. I shouldn't even be making comments like that. But it's more of like a replayable in the sense that every time is a little bit different, if that makes sense. Okay, too many arrows. Pissing me off. I just want this ring. +3 attack. No, I prefer +3 defense. Okay, get out of the water. You walk too slowly. And let's zoom out here. Okay, we're going in the right direction to run into some bros. Who we got down here? Don't run away from me. We got some flies, apparently. Perhaps a kick-ass duke of flies. I hear those are the worst. I see somebody. Come to me. I'm at the edge of the map, apparently. There we go. Fizzy. Let's party, Fizzy. You and me both. We're gonna take down Oryx together. And Cassix is here, too. That guy's an asshole. I don't know that for sure. These other guys are using different classes that I've never seen before. Like I said, I've only actually played as 2 of the classes so far. The priest and the wizard. And the priest has the healing spell, which can be really useful if you actually do manage to find people to party up with. But there's like 20 classes, so I have seen very little of the game so far. But I'm gonna party with Fizzy here. He's faster than me, which means he's probably a higher level. Oh, come on, Fizzy. Why you gotta do me like that? Alright, we'll do one more quest. What is this? Dwarf King. I will destroy the Dwarf King and then we'll end the video. And this game might seem simplistic, but it is really like a lot of fun for drop in and drop out style play. Like, you can see me right here just being like, okay, we'll just take out one more boss. Just one more boss, then I'm done. I think that red dot on our map is the quest that we are trying to get to. So we'll make our way down through the forest here. Come on. Take forever. Apparently our meager abilities cannot possibly challenge a cube god. You may be right. Alright, Dwarf King. Oh god, Eyeball Man. Get away from me. Okay, the Dwarf King must die. Wow, these guys are doing a lot of damage to me. Oh lord. I feel like Riser might be dead. There we go. I use my potion, got a little health. Use my special ability. I seem to be at some sort of fortress, which I don't want to be at. Dodging is going okay. I think I may have just killed a baby. If so, I apologize to both the baby and his mother. Let's just employ some dope-ass circle strafing. The way I handle pretty much every problem in this game. Quest complete, apparently. I have no idea what I did. So we'll just level up and then I'll end the video. Because, you know, you can't quit an RPG video before you finish leveling up. We got like 2 more guys to kill probably, and then we can make it so. Okay, come on, Eyeball Man. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna exit here. Oh god. Let me escape. Go to the Nexus. Alright. Well, as always, thank you guys for watching. This has been Realm of the Mad God. May have not explained everything about the game so well. You know what, actually, I'm not going to check out Realm Gold quickly, because this has a tendency to crash my recording software when I bring up the in-game Steam browser. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. This has been Realm of the Mad God. Definitely seems kind of cool for drop-in, drop-out, bullet hell style, massively multiplayer online gameplay. In any case, I can see why a lot of people wanted me to take a look at it. Again, for like the 10th time, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.